Knoxville police say a 17-year-old died from a gunshot wound he suffered earlier this month in South Knoxville. Investigators haven't released the name of that teenager who spent the last couple of weeks in the hospital. The suspect is another 17-year-old who turned himself in. He is facing juvenile petitions for aggravated assault and minor in possession of a handgun.
10 News reporter Mary Klingler talked to a woman who says that victim lived with her before his death. Mary.
Well, Robin, she calls the shooting a tragic accident, saying the victim and his friend found a gun. It fired, hitting the victim, ultimately killing him.
Knoxville may be divided by word, but we're one big community. So every time we lose a child, Knoxville, Knox County loses a child.
Police say a 17-year-old died this week after being shot September 8th in South Knoxville. That brings the year's total number of gun-related deaths to 33. Our record high. Former state representative Rick Staples, an advocate for groups including 100 Black Men of Knoxville, says it's going to take more than just words to stop the violence.
And come together and figure out how we can actually solve it beyond speeches and put action steps in place that have financial support long term.
Financial support toward local organizations that work with our youth.
These organizations have over 30 years of service working with our youth, but they struggle each and every year financially to reach our young people.
Organizations like Emerald Youth Foundation. It's a place facilities coordinator Nathan Harvey says he wished he had growing up.
Got into a lot of trouble as a youth, in and out of juvenile.
He says at age 11, after his stepfather and role model took his own life, he then found comfort in the family aspect of a gang where he sold drugs and eventually spent 8 years in prison for it.
If I look back at my upbringing and ask myself what would have helped me not get into a lot of trouble, you know, the answer would probably be, you know, if I had a place like Emerald Youth Foundation to come to.
In Knoxville, I'm Mary Klingler. That advocate is sharing his testimony in hopes of influencing young people tempted by violence so that they can have a different path. Robin, John.
Mary, thank you.